Yo, what's good? I just shot a music video to a random song that I really love with footage from a trip that I took earlier this year. And if you want to go watch that music video before you check this video out, there's a link down in the description that will take you directly to it. Definitely go check that music video out. I had a blast making it. Today we're going to be talking about how you can practice and get better at making music videos. And this video is brought to you by Epidemic Sound. I wouldn't have been able to make this video happen if it wasn't for my friends over there, so big thanks to Epidemic Sound. So we're gonna start this video out by saying the best practice at making videos is experience. You gotta have experience. You gotta get out there on set. You gotta get out there and shoot. You gotta get out there and make mistakes. You gotta get out there and try to light. You gotta get out there and deal with clients. But the only way that we can have experience is if we get booked, right? If we don't have projects to show our experience, how do we get booked? This leads to getting a music platform where you can take songs and you can get out there and make music videos, practice making music videos with full creative control. And what better platform to use for this technique but Epidemic Sound? That's why I had them sponsor this video. I personally love Epidemic Sound. I use them for all types of different projects, music for like behind this video, music for my vlogs, tutorials, any type of creative project, I use their music. But there's another way that you can use their music on their platform to help you get better at making music videos. You can do exactly what I just did. I made a music video out of a song off of their platform. I just picked it. I loved the song, so I felt inspired and motivated to actually make something to this song for a music video, which in return gave me practice, and more practice makes you better. Before we move on and I tell you how I did it, I want to tell you about Epidemic Sound. They have creator accounts just like this where we can just make our own stuff, use it on our social media platforms. They have a commercial account where you can use the music on their platform to create projects for clients. They have over 35,000 tracks that you can pick from. That's great. They have over 95,000 sound effects. That's even better. And they have like playlists where you can go through if you like rock music, if you like hip hop, if you like EDM, like me, I love electronic music. That really gets me motivated every day. But that's the thing. You can go and search the music that you really like and you really value. You can take one of these songs and you can direct a music video from scratch to that song when you have an account with Epidemic Sound. You can get an account pushing that link down below. That'll help me out. It'll help you out. You get a free trial. It only makes sense to go and sign up for Epidemic Sound and start your free trial and check them out. There's just so many different perks. But back to what I was saying, you can choose a song of your style, your genre that you like, that really motivates you, inspires you. You can go through these tracks for days and find one that you really like, or multiple ones that you like, and just make music videos that you fully direct, whether it be a road trip music video, which I just did, and we'll talk about that here in a few minutes, or you can actually full on direct it, hire some actors, hire some people. Maybe you can reach out to the artist that actually made the song on the Epidemic Sound playlist on maybe Twitter or IG and tell them that you're trying to shoot a music video for it, and see if they might have a budget that they want to put into making that video too, and they might want to collaborate. It's a really good idea. But if nobody else is down, you can be down, and you can practice and get better at making music videos by just having an account of these royalty-free songs that you can go through and make projects to. You don't have to worry about having a client. You don't have to call up somebody and say, hey, do you want to shoot? You don't have to sit around and wait to get booked to practice, because with music videos you have to have a song, and if you don't have a royalty-free song, you're out of luck. You have to wait till somebody comes with their song that they created, and then you get to direct it and write out your treatment and all that stuff. And even then, you got to worry about the client wanting, you know, certain things shot or certain things done. You don't fully have all the control. Having Epidemic Sound and having a bunch of music that you can just go through and pick whatever you want, you have full control. You can make that story whatever you want. You can light it however you want. You can do whatever you want, which really shows you as a creator and your style, your personality, and just how good you actually are. And even if you're just starting, it's just gonna help you practice and get better and better and better. So back to what I was talking about the road trip footage. I actually took a song off Epidemic Sound and I made a music video to it, and that's what we're gonna talk about now. Me personally, I have an Epidemic Sound account. I have the commercial account where I can make stuff for clients and also can do stuff for my own social media platforms like vlogs, YouTube videos, Instagram stuff, all that stuff. I need good music to make my projects. I need to have like a bunch of different options to go through. I don't want to just go steal something off, like rip it off YouTube. I want to have a platform where I know it's safe. I want to have a platform where I have plenty of options, and sound effects is also important for my projects. So I went on Epidemic Sound and I found a song that I really like by Dylan Sits. He's really dope. I use him all the time. Shout out to you, Dylan. I wanted him to be in the music video, but we couldn't get him to get into the music video. So I ended up making a music video to this song that he made because it didn't have any lyrics. It was more of a house, EDM, electronic type of vibe, which I really do like. And I just really loved like the vibe and the mood of this song. It was no lyrics too, so I knew that I had full creative control. I didn't have to follow along what somebody was saying. It was just sounds and I could go for whatever I wanted. Next, I had to brainstorm ideas. I wanted to do some bigger stuff, but I also was on a crunch for time for making this music video, so I had to do it in a timely manner. I also knew that I had a bunch of road trip footage from, I actually have 2 road trips that I haven't finished editing yet. So I decided to take one of them because I have a ton of footage and I didn't know if I actually wanted to put that into a vlog. So I said, let me take this road trip footage and put it to this beat, because the feeling of the road trip was just all fun, laughing, traveling, having a great time. And my direction for this song, the way that that song sounded, it sounded like a good time. It sounded happy. It sounded like vibes. So I wanted to connect these 2 pieces to make this project. I also knew for the intro and the outro, I wanted to shoot that as if I was sitting down at my desk and playing back the vlog and watching it and reminiscing and seeing that good time that I had and checking it off the list for the outro, the end of the video. So what I did is I downloaded the song, I queued up all the footage into my video editing program by cameras, and I laid it all out on the timeline, and I also laid the track out on the timeline. Once I had the track laid out on the timeline, I could see like how long the song was, what parts of the song I wanted certain parts of the road trip to come in, and where I wanted that intro and outro to go. From that point, all I did was go through every last clip from the road trip, which when everything was laid out, I think it equaled out to like 4 hours and 45 minutes worth of footage. And I went through all that stuff and separated them by cameras and cut out all the bad pieces and only kept the good parts, which I cut down to about 45 minutes of footage. Now this song's only 2.5 minutes, so 45 minutes down to 2.5 minutes is crazy. I had to really go through and pick out all the best parts, the things that really meant something to me to put into this music video. So it was a challenge. It took a while. After I cut through and got all the good footage, got it down to 45 minutes, it was separated by cameras, but I wanted it to be separated by sequence, just so I could show the process of moving through the road trip towards the end throughout the video. So I had to go through each camera and all of its footage and sort it out by sequence from beginning to end. Now this process was super long, but I really enjoyed it because I have full control right now, and I'm practicing making a music video by myself. I don't need anybody looking over me telling me what's right, what's wrong. It's just fun. It was just fun going through it. Not to mention, it was a road trip, so it kind of brought back memories from that road trip and just the fun times that I had, and even some of the bad times that I had. So finally, now I got all the footage sorted out by sequence and all the good parts, and I got to go over the actual song, listen to it, vibe out, and place all my favorite selects into the timeline to make that music video come to life. So for the intro, I wanted to keep it really cinematic, and the outro, I wanted to keep it really cinematic. And then throughout the video, which I'm kind of looking back in time, reminiscing on a road trip, I wanted it to have that vintage feel, so I used some different assets to make it look VHS and just kind of you know, just nostalgic and throwback, like I was looking back on good times. And after that, it just became a cool music video of me sitting down, going through, looking at the old times, coming back, showing me excited, showing me happy, and me checking that off of my little list, my little bucket list, going to the Florida Keys. And I think it turned out really dope. It turned out fire. I had a good time, a good experience doing it. It was a great practice. So getting to create with full creative control is a great way to be able to practice and get better at making music videos. And that's why I say getting an Epidemic sound account is very important, because you just have all those different genres and it's royalty free. You can put it on your Instagram, you can put it on your YouTube without worrying about anybody getting a copyright strike or any type of things like that. My project was just because I had old footage that I wanted to be edited, and I just felt like it mixed in perfect for this house EDM electronic song, because there was no lyrics and I could go whichever direction I wanted. I also did have an idea of actually writing out a script and hiring some actors and actually shooting this like a serious music video for it, but like I said, I was on a crunch for time. Now you may want to shoot music videos like that. You may not want to just make a road trip video. You might want to do a travel video. You might want to do a road trip video. You might want to hire actors and do a whole like movie scene, or you might want to maybe get a music artist that you're friends with to actually put lyrics over top of this song, and now it's become a collab with one of your friends and Epidemic Sound, and you piece that together and you make a music video with your homie to one of their beats. The opportunities are endless. There's so many different ways that you can work this collab and make music videos and practice. Just practice and have your full creative control, because if you wait on clients to call you up or email you to book you, you may not get booked as fast as you want, and without getting booked pretty fast or actually getting out in the field and getting experience and working, you may not get better anytime soon. It may take a longer time for you to get better. And if you want to get better faster, the best way is to be able to have options and be able to create when you want. Say you want to wake up Monday morning and you want to go shoot a music video, but you don't have any clients. Epidemic Sound's got you. You can go in there, check for the music, download something that you like, and get out there and shoot something that actually goes to that song and that vibe, and show these people what you got. Show these people your music video craft, your direction skills, your lighting skills, your shooting skills, man. It's easy. So with all that being said, that is how I can practice and get better at making music videos in times where I don't have any clients that want to shoot. I can go to Epidemic Sound, get music, and do it. And if you want to do that, there's a link down below, like I said, where you can get a free trial. It helps me if you use that link, and it'll help you get better at music videos if you sign up today. That's no cap, because I get better when I use these songs and I edit footage to these songs. I just love this concept, and if you love this concept, if you love this video, slap that like button for me, because it really means a lot to me. I want this video to be seen by a lot of people that are trying to get better, because this will help, I promise. If you got any questions, comments, drop them down below. You already know the deal, man. Shout out to Epidemic Sound, and yo, I hope to see y'all getting better at music videos. For real. Share this too on your platform. Share it on Instagram. And if you're not already, click the bell for the notifications so you get my videos. And subscribe to my channel. All that good stuff. I'll see you guys soon, man. Go make good videos. Music videos. Peace.